have no idea how to drive an excavator or a steamroller, but today I'm going to try it. And my brother-in-law, Jason, who does not consider himself to be artistic at all, is going to try making a flipbook for the very first time. We are trading jobs. Wish us luck. This is my brother-in-law, Jason's place. This is his land. He owns about 50 acres of secluded forest. This is his outhouse, which he built, his outdoor shower, which he built. And I have to say, it's kind of magical taking a shower outside at night under the stars. Jason builds things. He lays concrete, he builds roads, and he operates big machines. That's Jason. He just showered. It's 5 a.m. right now, and I'm about to ride along with Jason to a job site where I'll be watching him operating a big excavator and laying pipe in the ground, something I can safely say I've never done. This is what Jason does for work. This is what I do for work. They are different things. This morning I'm tagging along on Jason's job to get some footage of him working, so I have some good B-roll for this video. But as I film him, I can't help but feel a little guilty as I watch him carrying pipe dripping with sweat while I'm standing around in my Converse shoes getting B-roll footage of Jason's work boots. But it's a one-man job today. Jason loves what he does, and he's really good at it. He fell in love with operating machines like this when he was a kid. He learned from his dad and wanted to be like him. He helped build his first road when he was 11. Me at 11, I fell in love with animation, storytelling, and filmmaking, and my parents absolutely helped trigger my interest in those things. Anyway, when I think back to being a kid, it's like you have potential to take so many different paths in life. What is it that sparks your interest? And then what do you pursue learning about? I have no idea how to drive a big tractor or excavator, but when I was 3.5 years old, I thought backhoes were so cool, and I wanted nothing more for Christmas that year than, as I called it, a tractor with 2 diggers. I wanted a kid-sized tractor that I could ride around. And on Christmas morning, sitting under the Christmas tree, was this green pedal tractor. I loved it, and I rode it so much I wore a hole in one of the big plastic wheels. Something else I loved as a kid was digging holes in our backyard. This is me, my brother, and a friend in a big underground fort we made. And if I had grown up to become an excavator driver, this would be the perfect way to start telling my story. But I didn't grow up to become an excavator driver. I followed my interest in filmmaking and animation. But what if my dad had driven excavators and built roads for a living? Would I have shown more interest in something like that? Who knows? So for today, just for a few hours, Jason and I are going to sort of swap life paths and trade skills. He's going to show me how to operate a mini hoe and a steamroller, and I'll try not to crash it. And right now, Jason is going to make a flipbook for the very first time.
The easiest thing for me to draw would be a dozer. Do you have a little plain sheet of paper and I can just draw on it?
Yeah. I would say keep it
simple.
Simple enough that you don't mind doing it over and over. Did you draw much when you were a kid?
No.
Did you ever do a flipbook at all?
No.
I didn't even know what
a flipbook was until I watched a video of yours.
Oh, really?
At 40 something. Yeah. So if you put it on here, oh, I see. So the boulders we're just going to push through, and eventually this pile is just going to get pushed out.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we can have a vehicle drive on it right behind it. Pick up.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Do we do 20 pages? Do the push? And
let's go for that much and see how it. Okay. If it feels like it needs more, we can do more.
Okay.
But, yeah.
This is going to be one.
It's interesting though because it's like you as a kid saw your dad moving dirt and doing stuff like that. And there was something about it that grabbed you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess I'm always trying to strive to necessarily be a little bit better because, when my dad passed away, it's I guess I'm always looking and trying to make sure that if he's able to see me, that I make him proud to be a dad. One of the greatest gifts he honestly said to me was, this is before he died, about a year, and I was grading out a garage, our shop, came to the job site, and he said to me, son, just want to let you know that you have surpassed my abilities. And for me, It was probably the greatest compliment my dad ever gave me. For me, it was like, he just taught me so much. Zero drawing skills. Zero. I should have just paid Asher come in and put this book, like create this book, kind of just give him the idea of what it was. Should have just paid him. I'm looking at it going, man, they're gonna pick apart the tracks. The oval's different. Every foot card is gonna be different.
I just want to re-emphasize here, Jason does not consider himself artistic at all, and this is the very first time he's tried making anything like a flipbook. Okay, time to flip the finished flipbook. Jason had a little bit of trouble.
I don't know why this is such a hard...
Try the lotion, see if it
I
helps.
have to practice.
Just a little bit.
Can I see this? Can I see it,
Hold
Dad?
on. This is quite stressful. People don't understand this, okay?
I've made a flip book before.
Oh,
it was
did
a
you?
balance going away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we made them in school.
Does it feel better?
Yeah. More lotion. I'm skipping.
Nicely done.
Bad.
And finally, Jason wanted the real professional to flip it, my son Asher.
That was a pretty good drawing of a tractor.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
All right, I guess now it's time for me to go try driving some big machines. What do you call it? A cat? Tractor?
It's an excavator.
Excavator.
Track hoe, mini hoe.
Okay, I'm gonna drive the mini hoe and a steamroller. Except you don't call it a steamroller. You just call it a roller.
Double drum roller.
A double drum roller.
Oh man, legit.
Oh yeah.
Here's America.
America.
Look nice.
So what I'm gonna have you do is we're gonna dig a water trench. Okay? Our
Okay.
goal, the objective is from point A to point B at 4 feet deep, 3 foot wide.
Wait, are we really doing it?
We're gonna try it.
Okay.
Click the cue over once. That's
Yeah.
it. The right hand,
Oh, and this.
the right arm pulls your boom up and pushes it down
Okay.
and runs the bucket. Curls the bucket up, opens the bucket up.
Okay.
What the left arm does is when you pull it back, it brings the dipper in, brings the dipper out if you push it away
Is that what you
from
call
you.
it, a dipper?
Yeah. Your goal is to take this dirt like this. Swing it over, dump it out. You work at it. It's all about memorization.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna take a while. Being able to take such a massive scoop of dirt right out of the earth is so satisfying. I was just very slow at it. Being able to dig like one big massive scoop is so satisfying.
Okay.
And now I get to try the roller. Now, when you have the chance to drive a steamroller, of course you have to try crushing something. The only thing we had on hand were these little green army guys. Let's see how they do. Lucky for them, little green army guys are surprisingly tough. I can't help but think Jason trusted me a little too quickly here. This thing is way more torquey than you would expect. It's not easy to control or steer, as you can tell by my 18-point turnaround skills. And right here, I literally almost hit their fifth wheel trailer, which kind of stressed out my sister-in-law.
Gonna turn it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, turning it off, good idea.
I got a little too close over there.
Yeah. From here it was like, oh my god!
Sorry.
You guys are buying another fifth wheel!
You know, tagging along with Jason today, getting to just observe him quietly working, I couldn't help but feel a sense of zen-like tranquility. The hum and smell of the diesel engine in the background, the chalky dirt, the sound of water flowing through new pipes. Quiet, hard work. A lot of jobs nowadays, well, I think a lot of people, myself included, don't work physically hard as often anymore. I'm sitting at a desk or on a computer half the time. But I think the human soul sometimes just needs to break a sweat, dig into the ground, and get some dirt under its nails.
Dad, what are you doing?
Just, digging a hole?
Okay.